So guys, as you can see from this clipped image by Commander, you can see there will be a new tier 4 only World Boss Legend coming next update. So this is what it says to all the store creators. The new powerful enemy for agents with many tier 4 heroes is set to arrive in Marvel Future Fight through the March main update. So this is why they just gave us the new tier 4 material buffs, because they are doing this right now. So there are several things that you guys need to know about. Firstly, the new tier 4 support missions. Second one, the progressive missions that you should do every day. And then also World Boss and GBR Dormammu. So these are all vital things to play and do in order to get tier 4 characters. But I'm gonna break through what you should do. Firstly, what we know is that it's gonna be a new tier 4 World Boss Legend. So what you should do is get characters you want, or characters which are strong at the same time, to tier 4. In my case, it's Ghost Rider. He is very strong, and right now I'm doing Moon Knight. I just need to do these few and then tier 4 him. Second thing, we know it's a World Boss Legend. It can be a rework or a new one. Since this is the Annihilators update, they could introduce characters like maybe Annihilus, or because it did say native tier 3s are gonna get a rework this year, it might be Null with a new uniform, tier 4, and a new World Boss, which is only tier 4 available. I mean, you can only play with tier 4. And what you should know with a new World Boss Legend, that means it will be a new way to get a mighty CTP of any kind, books and resources. Maybe even tier 4 resources, since it's a tier 4 only game mode. So through this support mission, we could get tier 4 characters easier. In total, each one of these discount 25% more. So in total, level 2 to level 5, it gives you 100% off for enhancement materials. So basically all these items. And right now, when you have when you first unlock this, you would already have 40% off for materials and character advancements. So right here, I can't really show you because I did mine already. But yeah, you can see upgrade support. It's showing that Moon Knight is an upgrade supported character right now. So how do you get these resources? First one is to get life seeds and carbonadium. It is from World Boss Legend, which if you go to World Boss and click Legend, you can find all sorts. The easiest one is Null, and then we have Mephisto, Gore, Dark Phoenix, and Kang the Conqueror. Each of these will give a unique version of a mighty CTP, but everything else is the same except for Ultron, because he got the Power Stone Shield Archive. Now, another vital resource to get is Assault the Fallen Team. It can be acquired in GBR, Galactus, or Dormammu, but we do recommend playing Dormammu because it just gives you a lot more. It is buffed, so you can get 165 per day. You can also get any kind of CTP except for veteran, I think conquest, transcendence. I also don't think you can get patience. Can you get patience? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think you can get. Okay, I think you can get patience. So the only ones you can't get is veteran, and transcendence. I think these are the only ones that you can't get, because veteran is only acquired from collective vault, And Transcendence is only in Dimension Mission. Oh, also, yeah, Conquest, because Conquest is a new CTP. You can get Soul the Fallen Team here, and also Vishanti book of Vishanti, which is basically Titan Records but for tier 4 characters. During different days, the acquisition rate and the acquisition rate will increase. As you can see, today is a combat day, so combat books and universal books are buffed, or the acquisition chance for them is increased. You can only get one per day though, I think. I'm pretty sure. So that's how you get basic T4 materials, but there are of course other ways. The easiest one right now is probably Otherworld Battle, because you save up 7,000 tokens, and then you can buy Life Seeds, Carbonadium, and Solar Valentine. I do recommend buying Life Seeds if you're a new player, but if not, Carbo and SOF, Solar Valentine. You can see I already bought one of the 300 Carbonadiums here. Another way to get them is through the Shadowland shop. Through Shadowland shop, you should be able to get Carbonadium right here for 2,500 tokens. I don't think you can't get any from these events. Yeah. Yeah. So that is basically every way you can get tier 4 materials. Well, no, I'm not gonna say it, but yes, you could buy them. But it's for a pretty hefty amount of money, and you can only buy once per week. But it gives you a lot of resources. This is enough to tier 4 character. Well, to tier 4 advanced character. Yeah. So yeah, these are the ways to get a tier 4 character. Now, there are a lot of tier 4 characters in the game. One of them is Ghost Rider. As you can see, this is a seasonal uniform. So if you don't have this uniform, I won't recommend buying it. So there are currently like 30 something tier 4 characters in the game. We have Gladiator, Beta Ray Bill, Cap, Hulk, Doc Ock, Panther, Venom, Carnage, Moon Knight, Wolverine, Namor, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Star-Lord, Sharon Rogers, Cyclops, Dark Phoenix, or Jean Grey in this case, Storm, Magneto, Adam Warlock, Cable, Blue Dragon, Professor X, Madeline Pryor, Black Widow, Spider-Man, Gamora, Ant-Man, Miles, Gwen, Rogue, Luna Snow, Mystique, Ghost Rider, Thor, Loki, Captain Marvel, Black Bolt, Thanos, Odin, Hela, and Shadow Shell. So these are all the tier 4 characters. In total, there is actually about 50 tier 4 characters. So these are what you need to be aware of. There are 50 tier 4 characters in the game. Every tier 4 character has to first get through the second potential and tier 3 or transcendent skill. The skill that you get for tier 4 character is called the striker skill. Right here. First, how this works is basically you can only equip a 6-star character or higher, and if your character is tier 4, it gives you, if you pretend this is a tier 1 character, it will give you 3 or 1. Tier 2 characters give you 2 or 4. Tier 3 characters or transcendent characters give you 5 or 3. How this works is basically your character is Justice, and then for the Striker skill, if your character is Justice, it will give you 2 more bars. So what you need to know is if your character is a human hero, it's gonna be Justice, non-human hero, Order, non-human villain, Destruction, human villain, Cruelty. So these all vary, and they also give out a different skill. For example, right now, Doctor Strange, this will be how it looks like when using the Tier 4 skill. If it's gonna be a character like Moon Knight, this will be the skill. Depending on what skill you see, when you click on the character, like the second skill, third skill, fourth skill, third skill, fourth skill, fifth skill, this will all vary depending on what character you are using or what uniform you're using. So another thing about tier 4 characters are what you need and what your favorite character is. This also involves uniforms. So all of these gray uniforms are seasonal uniforms, except for Captain Marvel, because you can't get her anymore. It's a special uniform. There are a lot of seasonal uniforms, and a lot of them are pretty good. For example, Luna Snow, White Fox, Storm, Sin, Morgan Le Fay, Rogue, and of course, what I have right now. Let me own what I have right now, which is Magneto and Ghost Rider. They are all seasonal uniforms, but they are split to seasonal crystal uniforms and seasonal paywall uniforms. Crystal uniforms are usually male characters like Deadpool, and paywall uniforms are female uniforms like Rogue. Characters like Rogue, Luna Snow are very, very good DPS characters, while characters like Deadpool, Gwenpool are just unnecessary. They're also really good supports like White Fox, Sin. If you really want to say, Storm is also a pretty good support because of her tier 2 passive, tier 1 passive with increased elemental damage. But her old uniform also has that, but it's 20% less. I also would not say you should uniforms you shouldn't buy if you are planning on for the this tier 4 new game mode is not Deadpool, don't get Enchantress, not Gwenpool, don't get Magic, don't get Silk, don't get Squirrel Girl, also don't get Morgan Le Fay, and don't get White Fox, because these are all tier 3 characters are basically useless. Characters like Magic are PvP characters. Enchantress has a better uniform and newer War of the Realms uniform. Uniforms you should definitely buy are Luna Snow and Rogue. Not only are they tier 4, they also really meta. Paywall uniforms. Okay, let's talk to this point. If you are trying to build up characters for this new tier 4 game modes, uniforms that you definitely shouldn't buy are like Wolverine and stuff, because even though Wolverine has a tier 4, it's a really PvP based uniform. Characters like Hela, you shouldn't buy. Characters like Adam Warlock and Jean Grey you could buy just because they also have PvE value, but they must also be tier 4. Uniforms that you definitely should buy if you're gonna get them to tier 4 are characters like Miles Morales, Doctor Strange, Cable, Sharon Rogers, Captain Marvel, Thor, and then over here, Dr. Octopus, Gwen's also really good PvE character. These are really good PvE DPS characters. For PvE support characters, you can have White Fox. Oh, wait, you can't White Fox actually. Blue Dragon is a really good Shadow Shell support. Mystique. Psylocke, not Psylocke, I mean Cyclops, Beta Ray Bill, Gladiator if you have them, because they're all brand new tier 4 characters. The bad thing about this new game mode is that it's very veteran. It's a very veteran game mode. Like, if you're a new player, no way you have access to tier 4 so quickly, and even if you have a tier 4 like me, you won't have access to good supports, especially when most of the supports are tier 3, like Shuri, White Fox, Nick Fury, Agent Phil Coulson. They are all tier 3 supports or tier 3 characters. So this is the main problem that is for new players. But characters you should definitely focus on are seasonal uniform characters like Ghost Rider, Magneto, Rogue, Luna Snow, especially if you have the seasonal uniforms. If you don't, do not rank them up. Non-payable characters that you should definitely rank up are Miles, really good level 80 character, and also tier 4 character. Captain Marvel, Thor, also really good tier 4 characters. I would say Sharon's pretty decent too, same with Gamora and Gwen. Shadow Shell has meta-ish or metas. Doctor Strange also Doctor Strange and Cable are both really neat tier 4 characters. So yeah, use your tier 4 supports wisely. I would say use it on characters like Miles, Sharon, Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, Thor, Magneto, and Captain Marvel. You cannot use it on characters like Jean Grey because she's a native tier 2. So just to end this video off, I will show you Rogue and Captain Marvel, since you can get them. I will do them one by one. So she has a Black Bolt striker. Captain Marvel has a Shadow Shell striker. All Angry Hulks. Typing has been level 6. And all Urus and Rage and of course the gear. Right here, Captain Rogue doesn't have an advantage because I think I have my Captain Marvel at 4 stars and artifacts. I don't know why this is a 4-star artifact. So Rogue does have a little bit more advantage. But we can first test this out. I am gonna use Rogue's lead. When I'm using Rogue, I'm actually not sure what his Rogue's lead is. Yep. Far more expensive and far more I would say characters these moving tier 4 skills like Odin. not archive file. I'll show you guys later. Oh, I'm number 1 in my alliance, nice. I'm in the Marvel Universe artifact tab. So of course, firstly, Ghost Rider. His skill rotation that you want to do is 3-5-4. Luna Snow. Rotation is Rogue. Her rotation is 5-3-4. Magneto. His rotation is 3-4-5. So the ones that I just showed you are all seasonal uniforms. Non-seasonal uniforms like Sharon Rogers, her combo is 3-5. Miles, his combo is 3-5-4. Gladiator, his combo is 3-5-4. Beta Ray Bill, his combo is 4-3-5. 4-3-5. Doctor Strange, his combo is 5-3-2-4. Cable, his combo is 5-3-4. Last, the supports. Mystique. Her combo is 3-4-5. So yes, this is all for this new tier 4 game mode. For veterans, it's a very good thing. For new players, good luck and have fun with this game mode. Bye.